Fellow viewers, welcome to our presentation. This is Flockel Show, which promised to share, inform and educate based on the information that we gather. Sometimes in December 2024, we made a video and we were requesting people to register for the new health insurance funding model, that is SHA. The reason why we did this is that we had already known in our minds that the NHIF Acts, which used to cater for the health bills of the patients or registered patients, was repealed and replaced by the new funding model, which is social health insurance funding. Flockel Show is not privileged to have lawyers, but from basic law, we understand that once a law is repealed, that law cannot be applied. Not even a comma from that law should be applied thereafter. Meaning, if NHIF Act was repealed, and then we have the enactment of the new health laws, it means moving forward, we can no longer use NHIF, and the attempts to delay the implementation of the new laws will get us into a position whereby we shall not have any progress in as far as that funding is concerned. Because anytime government is implementing its agenda and giving services to Kenyans, they do that with full respect of our constitution. And because we are law-abiding citizens, even the government is supposed to apply the constitution in as far as running the government of the day or the services of the day is concerned. To be able to understand exactly what happened, Flockel Show has taken an online trip to the Parliament website. And on this website, we have found some of the reasons why the new laws were put in place, how attempts were there to go to block the new laws in High Court, and then how the new laws were stayed in the Court of Appeal. In other words, the Court of Appeal ruled that in the interest of Kenyans, they cannot continue suffering in the absence of a law. And what was one of the main reasons why these laws were delayed? Somebody went to court and argued that these laws cannot work because they did not go through public participation. Whether it was true or not, Flockel Show does not know, because government has its own ways of doing public participation, and Flockel Show is not here to speak on behalf of governments. We are only passing the information as per the way it is. But one thing we would want to caution Kenyans is that attempts to delay the implementation of the new laws further will drag us into more problems. Now patients are in hospital, the system is not working. Whether it is a system, we don't know. Others have gone all the way to camp in the office of health CS. All this is happening because nothing should be done outside the law. If a case is taken to court, you cannot go implementing what is already in court. And that's why between the time when the case was taken to High Court and the time when Court of Appeal upheld the laws, there was some time. Some time. And that means during all this time, there are no services. There is nobody who is touching any coin to implement anything because we are waiting for the outcome of the courts. And please, as Kenyans, we also have a responsibility. When someone is telling you, do this, ask yourself why. I also don't understand why Kenya having over 60 universities doing various courses, and many of them also having various skills, we are finding ourselves into this problem. Briefly, I will just show you the documents which shows how the case went. So as we have promised from Focal Show, through the website of Parliament, we have come across what happened in the Court of Appeal. Just briefly, you can look at the representation of the people who are supposed to answer questions, because if you see all these people who are here, it was because of the concerns which were raised when there were attempts to block the implementation of the new laws. So, in this, we have all this, and then if you look at these, you'll notice that there is an Office of Data Protection. There were some issues. For example, Focal Show got to know somebody was worried about the way the data would be managed, the biodata, then the way maybe the medical practitioners would implement that, and especially the private sector and so on. So all these respondents that you see here were there because of the issues which were raised in an attempt to block the implementation of the new laws. And that means, if you look here, you see that what transpired from there is that the Court of Appeal ruled that we can't wait forever. Kenyans require services, and requires those services like yesterday. We need to get things working. In the absence of NHIF, let us have the new laws taking effect to save or to safeguard the interests of Kenyans.